Hello, this is Katie Schilling, and today I will be talking about Sheila Nirenberg. So, a little background about Sheila is she is a neuroscientist. So, she focuses on neuroscience, physiology, and biophysics. She's mainly focused on computational neuroscience and uses it towards practical problems to improve quality of life. She specifically works with paraprosthetics, brain-machine interfaces, and robots, which I will be talking about later. So she started out her education at the State University of New York, Albany for writing, and then went to grad school at Harvard for neuroscience with an emphasis on molecular biology. She started college thinking that she was going to be a writer, and then when she realized that she wouldn't have much of a future with writing, and when she didn't believe in her ability to write, she took a wider variety of classes to see what other options she had. One of the classes was a genetics class, which got her majorly hooked, and then she switched her major to psychology. Later in grad school, she won a MacArthur Award, which shows her skills as a scientist. Some hobbies or interests that she has are writing and startup companies. So in college, she won a short story writing contest and has continued to write in her free time. She also has two startup companies. One is Bionic Sight LLC, and the other is Nirenberg Neuroscience LLC. I particularly liked this biologist because she is a neuroscientist and I'm interested in neuroscience. My major is neuroscience, so when I found this biologist, I was hooked right away. She's also a woman in the science field, which most people think that the science field is a sophisticated career and women are in that, and so they give you a face. People get very surprised. So I have experienced the same experiences that she has. One of her projects is retinal prosthetic strategy with the capacity to restore normal vision. So Dr. Nirenberg and her team made a CHR2 prosthetic to improve the current prosthetic used for blind people. This prosthetic encodes and transduces images, which mimics what the retina does. Images enter a device with an encoder and stimulator, which then turns images into electrical pulses and then into light pulses. From this experiment, Nirenberg got the results that incorporating code into retinal prosthetics improve blind mice performance and prosthetic performance. Rather than just improving resolution, they improved how the prosthetic itself worked. So the next step that Dr. Nirenberg and her team want to do is to find a vector to deliver CHR2 to ganglion cells. They also want to work towards putting retinal prosthetics into real patients. On the left, you can see a figure with normal retina viewing movies, and then blind retina viewing movies with their improved prosthetic, and then lastly, blind retina viewing movies through the standard prosthetic. So there's three sets of mice, and each of them were shown movies of natural scenes, and then the team recorded ganglion cell responses using a multi-electrode array, which you can see on the left. Based off the figure, you can see that the CHR2 prosthetic mostly produces the same firing patterns as of a retina of a mouse, a normal retina of a mouse, much more closely related to it than the standard prosthetic is. So this shows that their improved prosthetic is much more accurate than the standard prosthetic that is used. Okay, so we talked about Sheila Nirenberg, how she got into science, and her project of creating prosthetic retinas. Thank you for listening.